Hey, it's Thomas, and I want to welcome you to our 28-day Smoothie Shred challenge. I wanted to create this very short message for you just to give you an update on what to expect, what's going on. I'm in the middle of creating all the materials for you that I'm going to be releasing at the end of this week, but I want to give you as much stuff as I can as I'm coming up with it and as I'm creating it. So the purpose of what we're going to be doing for the next 28 days is to help us keep accountable to just the basic things that it takes to lose weight and lose body fat. If you want to get shredded, you're in the right place. If you want to lose weight, you're in the right place. If you want to just tone up and slim down, you are in the right place. And if you're like a lot of people that have been on programs that have worked for you in the past, but the problem was that you weren't able to stick with the program, then you're definitely in the right place, because that's exactly what this group is for. So I'm going to be giving you some mentoring. So is Brooke, my wife, and you can feel free to use the information if you want to, or you can totally do your own thing. That it doesn't matter. What matters is that we help each other stay accountable to the things that we know that work for us. So here's some of the content that I'm going to be giving you guys. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you a system that it works so beautifully, so elegantly. I've been doing it successfully since 2010 is when I started coming up with this stuff. It was basically taking all the foods that accelerate fat loss. So we're talking about tons and tons of produce, omega-3 fatty acids, and what I figured out how to do is just stick it all into a blender and blend the whole thing up and drink it down. That allowed me and my clients to get a lot more nutrition in, and therefore we were able to produce better results. As opposed to if you were to put all that same food on a plate and eat it, it's just too many plates of food. It just takes forever to eat. So we're going to use smoothies to create dramatic results. Now here's the cool thing. What I want you to do, for those of you who are just literally starting, you've never done a big body transformation thing before, or if you are addicted to certain foods, or you feel like going on a strict diet is not something you want to do, here's the cool thing. You don't have to give up anything that you're currently eating right now. What I am going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to consume a big, gigantic smoothie every single day. And I'm going to teach you how to make those. I'm going to be sending you via email a template that I use with my clients for building these smoothies that just help people accelerate their metabolism and help them take a lot of body fat off of their bodies. This is going to also help you lose weight too. It's also going to do it in a way that's going to drastically nourish your body. So you're going to be healthier than you've ever been. The other thing too is we're going to add a lot of workouts to this. So the goal is I want you to try to double how much exercise you're currently doing. So if you're currently exercising 3 days a week, I'm going to see if you can try to get it up to 6 days a week for the next 28 days. If you're already working out 6 or 7 days a week, but you're working out for a half hour, I'm going to encourage you to try to get in a full hour. Or another way you can do it, there's a lot of ways you can double your exercise. You can work out for the same amount of time, but do twice the amount of work. So I'll be doing trainings and giving you mentoring on lots of different ways to do that. We can double the number of sets that you do in a workout. We can double the amount of weight that you use for the same number of reps and so on. There's a lot of different ways we can do it. I'll be going through all those different ways. All that matters is that I want you to get twice the amount of exercise in that you currently are, and we're going to get dramatically better results, especially when we combine that with the nutritional side of things. One more thing. This is about the group. So there's a lot of trainers and coaches in this group, and I'm so glad that you're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up very specific posts for you to advertise your services, do some networking, describe and post what you've got going on, so that way there might be people that are in this group that are not here just for me and Brooke and the information we're sharing, but maybe they're here because they needed to meet you as well. So if you could do us a favor and just limit all of your advertising or promotional posts to keeping it in the comments of the networking posts that I put up. You'll see them. I'll be putting them up once a week so that you can advertise your services and promote what it is that you do. Then that would be fantastic. And if there's anybody else that you know that could really benefit from this sort of accountability, please feel free to let them know about this. You can either send, what would work great is if you sent them the link to the SmoothieShred.com opt-in page, because then that way they'll get in on the emails, and whenever I create something new, I'll send it out via email, and they'll have in the email a very nicely formatted template of everything that I want them to get. So I'll be sharing some of this stuff with the Facebook group, but just in case there's stuff that I send via email and forget to put on the Facebook group, it's really convenient to have it via email. And then there's an unsubscribe button at the very bottom of the email. So if they're sick of the emails, they can always unsubscribe as well. So I think that's it for right now. Hey, I just want to, first of all, just thank you for joining in on this. I launched it last night at around 10 or 11 o'clock, almost midnight, and since then over 225 people have signed up for it. I mean, there are people signing up for this faster than I can welcome them to the group. So that just means a lot to me. I thank you for just allowing me to serve in this way. And I speak on behalf of myself and Brooke. Brooke right now, she's in the middle of some private one-on-one sessions, but you're going to see her. She's going to be jumping on. We're going to be doing more videos pretty soon, give you some training. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you don't know me already, I'm Thomas Tadlock again. Thanks so much. If you need anything at all, just post the question, ask anything you want to the group, and we'll be happy to support you 100%. Okay? I guess I'll see you and talk to you soon.